Hello, ang topic natin ngayon is for electronic devices and circuitry, which is unbiased PN junction, part 2. So kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung part 1, ililink ko na lang sa description para may idea na kayo or concept about the lesson. So doon sa part 1, diniscuss natin yung concepts about PN junction, physical structure, open circuit terminals, diffusion current, depletion region, drift current, IS, and equilibrium. Ito yung mga na-discuss natin, junction built-in voltage, saka yung mga equation. Yan, ito yung mga equation. So, panoorin nyo muna, i-recall nyo, kasi gagamitin natin tong mga formula and concepts for this part 2. So, magsasolve na tayo ng mga sample problems. Okay? So, we have problem number 1. Calculate the junction built-in voltage of a PN junction considering a silicon PN junction at T is equal to 300 Kelvin, doped at Na is equal to 10 to the 16 centimeter to the negative 3 in the P region, and ND is equal to 10 to the 17 centimeter to the negative 3 in the N region. So, ang hinahanap dito is yung built-in voltage. Okay, ano ba yung formula natin sa built-in voltage? So, kung babalikan natin, eto, copy natin. So, VO is equal to KT over Q ln of NAND over NI squared. Or ito kasing KT over Q, that's equal to the thermal voltage, which is at, sabi, 300 Kelvin, approximately 26 millivolts. Yan. So, ipa-plug in na lang natin yung mga given. Ano yung mga given? So, thermal voltage VT. Kasi at 300 Kelvin tayo, approximately 26 millivolts or 26 times 10 to the negative 3 volts. NA, given yung NA na 10 to the 16 centimeter to the negative 3, yung ND, given as equal to 10 to 17 centimeter to the negative 3. Ano yung hindi given? Si Ni. Ano ba yung Ni? Yun yung intrinsic carrier concentration. So, kapag silicon or PN junction, typically silicon yon. So, di ba ang formula natin doon is B times T raised to 3 halves E raised to negative Eg divided by 2kT. So, na-discuss ko to sa video ko sa intrinsic carrier, intrinsic semiconductor, right? So, balikan nyo na lang kung nakalimutan nyo, link sa description. Pero, kailangan natin yung mga value ng B, tsaka nung Eg. Constant yon. Yung T, yung temperature in Kelvin, which is 300. Tapos yung K, it's Boltzmann constant. Sige, ano ba yung mga value natin doon? Balikan natin yung mga, may table tayo doon eh. Ito yung mga discuss ko dati, di ba? Ito. Semiconductor constants. So, dapat kabisado nyo lang yon. Ito ko lalagay. Yan. So, yung ating B is ito, silicon. Assuming silicon ito. Sinabi bang ayun, silicon. Tama. So, B is 5.23 times 10 to the 15. So, 5.23 times 10 to the 15. Huwag ko nang lagyan ng unit Tapos, T is 300 Kelvin raised to 3 halves. And then E raised to negative EG. Constant din yon for silicon. 1.1 electron volt. 1.1 divided by 2K. Okay, yung Boltzmann constant, ito yon, which is 86 times 10 to the negative 6. And then yung temperature, Kelvin, in Kelvin, 300. So, ang final unit palagi nito kapag intrinsic concentration is centimeter to the negative 3. Na-compute na natin to. Sige, recompute lang natin. Input nyo sa calcu, 5.23 times 10 to the 15 times 300 raised to 3 halves. And then, E raised to negative 1.1 over 2 times 86 times 10 to the negative 6 times 300. Okay, 1.5, approximately 1.5 times 10 to the 10. Urong lang natin to. So, yung Ni ng silicon at T is equal to 300 Kelvin is 1.5 times 10 to the 10 centimeter to the negative 3. Ayan, so kompleto na tayo. Meron na tayong mga values lahat dun sa formula. So, using this formula, so built-in voltage is equal to, so VT is 26 times 10 to the negative 3. Ln ng, ano yung NA natin? 10 to the 16. Huwag nating lagyan ng unit Final unit neto, syempre, voltage. So, 10 to the 16 yung NA, yung ND is 10 to the 17 divided by Ni square. Ito yung Ni natin, 1.5 times 10 to the 10 squared. And use your calculator. So, 26 times 10 to the negative 3 ln of 10 to the 16 times 10 to the 17 divided by 1.5 times 10 to the 10 squared. Okay, approximately 0.757. 0.757 volts. Okay. Ito 'di ba yung sa typical sa silicon diode? Yung yung term, yung kanyang conducting voltage. Approximately 0.6 to 0.8 yon. Typically ginagamit natin 0.7. Okay, next, problem number 2. Calculate VO for gallium arsenide PN junction at T is equal to 300 Kelvin for Na is equal to 10 to the 16 centimeter to the negative 3 and Nd is equal to 10 to the 17 centimeter to the negative 3. B. Repeat part A for germanium PN junction with same doping concentration. So, ganun uli yung formula. Iniba lang yung element or yung compound. Kanina silicon, ngayon, gallium arsenide sa part A, tapos germanium sa part B. So, sa part A, so pare-pareho lang naman yung given. Na is 10 to the 16 centimeter to the negative 3. Ito yung concentration ng acceptor atom, yung mga holes. Tapos, Nd is 10 to the 17 centimeter to the negative. Concentration ng donor atom or yung mga electrons. Tapos, ang gagamitin natin formula uli is so same sa kanina. Ito. Pero wala pa tayong, yung VT pala, same lang, approximately 26 millivolts. Pero wala pa tayong intrinsic concentration for gallium arsenide. So, kuhain uli natin. Ni is B, T raised to 3 halves, E raised to negative Eg over 2 kT. So, for ano na to? For gallium arsenide, ano yung magiging Ni niya? Palitan natin yung value, constant tong B niya, tsaka yung Eg. So, refer tayo sa table. Gallium arsenide. Ang B is 2.10, 2.10 times 10 to the 14. So, 2.10 times 10 to the 14. T, 300 Kelvin ulit. 300 raised to 3 halves. And then E raised, ano naman yung ano niya, Eg. 1.4 electron volt. So, negative 1.4 divided by 2 K Boltzmann constant ulit. 86 times 10 to the negative 6 times 10 to the negative 6 times T 300. Yan. Input nyo sa calcu. 2.10 times 10 to the 14 times 300 raised to 3 halves. E raised to negative 1.4 over 2 times 86 times 10 to the negative 6 times 300. Okay, 1797701 or approximately 1 point ano na lang, 1.8 na lang natin. 1.8 times 10 to the 6. Ang final unit, centimeter to the negative 3. Yan. So, makukuha na natin yung VO niya. Substitute niya na sa formula. VT, 26 times 10 to the negative 3. Ln, Na is 10 to the 16 times Nd is 10 to the 17 divided by Ni squared. So, yung Ni na nakuha natin, 1.8 times 10 to the 6 quantity squared. Input sa calcu, 26 times 10 to the negative 3 ln of 10 to the 16 times 10 to the 17 over 1.8 times 10 to the 6 quantity squared. Okay, approximately 1.23 volts. 1.23 volts. So, sa part B naman, germanium. Okay, so same pa rin sa given yung Na, ito pa rin yon, ito, tsaka yung Vt. Pero, hahanapin natin yung intrinsic concentration for germanium naman. So, same formula. So, Bt raised to 3 halves e to the negative Eg over 2 kT. So, ano yung B ng germanium? 1.66 times 10 to the 15 naman. So, B is 1.66 times 10 to the 15. And then, times T to the 3 halves. So, 300 Kelvin raised to 3 halves. E to the negative Eg. Ano yung Eg ng germanium? 0.66. So, negative 0.66 divided by, so same na dito sa denominator, 2 kT, ito, copy ko na lang, yan. And then, input nyo to sa calcu, so 1.66 times 10 to the 15 times 300 raised to 3 halves, e raised to negative 0.66 over 2 times 86 times 10 to the negative 6 times 300. Okay, anong value? 2.4, approximately 2.4 times 10 to the 13. 2.4 times 10 to the 13, final unit, centimeter to the negative 3. Yan. So, makukuha na natin yung VO niya or built-in voltage using the same formula. So, VT, thermal voltage, 26 times 10 to the negative 3. Tapos, ln of NA, same lang, di ba? 10 to the 16 times ND, 10 to the 17 divided by NI squared. NI natin is ito yung nakuha natin, 2.4 times 10 to the 13 squared. Yan. So, input natin sa calculus. So, 26 times 10 to the negative 3 ln ng 10 to the 16 times 10 to the 17, walang square, divided by 2.4 times 10 to the 13 square. Okay. Approximately 0.374 na lang. Okay. 0.374 volts. Okay. Next, problem number 3. Consider a PN junction in equilibrium at room temperature. T is equal to 300 Kelvin with doping concentrations of Na is equal to 10 to the 18 centimeter to the negative 3 and Nd equals 10 to the 16 centimeter to the negative 3 and a cross-sectional area A equal to 10 to the negative 4 centimeter square. Calculate P sub P, N sub PO, N sub N, P sub NO, V sub O, W, X sub N, X sub P, Q sub J, and C sub J. So kung hindi nyo recall yung tawag dito sa mga parameter, yan, na-discuss ko yan sa part 1. Ito yung mga formula natin na balikan nyo. So gagamitin lang natin tong mga formula. Yan. Ito yung XN, ito yung XP, ito yung W. Yung W yung pinaka-length ng depletion region. XN is yung length ng depletion region starting from the junction sa N-type. Tapos yung XP is yung length ng depletion region dito sa P junction from this junction kung saan sila nag-meet. Tapos yung W is yung total ng XN tsaka XP. Okay, yung Q is the charge in either junction, N and P type, equal lang dapat yon. Tapos, eto yung P sub P doon, yan yung yung concentration ng hole sa P type. N sub PO, concentration ng electron sa P type at equilibrium. Yung N sub N, concentration ng electron at N type, tapos yung P sub NO, concentration ng hole sa N-type at equilibrium. Ano pa ba? Ayun, yun lang. Yan, recall nyo yan. Yung Q sub Y, yun yung, yung charge. Yung C sub Y, yung capacitance. Okay, sige. So, sagutin natin. Simulan natin hanapin si P. Ano ba yung mga given muna? Sulat natin. So, ang given natin is yung NA, which is 10 to the 18 centimeter to the negative 3. Tapos yung ND is 10 to the 16 centimeter to the negative 3. Yung cross-sectional area is 10 to the negative 4 centimeter square. Tapos yung temperature is 300 Kelvin. Okay. So, simulan natin sa P. P sub P. So, ito yung concentration ng ng hole sa P junction or sa P-type. 'Di ba kapag P-type, approximately, ina-approximate natin yon equivalent dito sa given NA. So, therefore, sa extrinsic semiconductor video ko, 'di ba, kung natatandaan nyo, kapag majority is whole, ina-approximate natin yung concentration ng holes doon sa P-type as equal doon sa given na NA. So, bale, approximately equal to NA, which is 10 to the 18 centimeter to the negative 3. Ito yung sagot kay P sub P. Tapos, kapag may P sub P ka na, gagamitin mo naman yung formula to find N sub PO equal to Ni squared divided by P sub P or yung Na. So, di ba yung Ni natin, na-compute na natin to. So, considering na silicon ito, kanina at temperature na 300 Kelvin, ano yung intrinsic concentration? 1.5. 1.5 times 10 to the 10. So, yun na lang gamitin natin. 1.5 times 10 to the 10 centimeter to the negative 3. Yan. So, masasolve na natin si N sub PO. Ni is 1.5 times 10 to the 10 squared divided by Na 10 to the 18. So, final unit nito is centimeter to the negative 3 pa rin. Input nyo na yan sa CalQ. 1.5 times 10 to the 10 squared divided by 10 to the 18. Okay, 225. 225 centimeter to the negative 3. Next, so meron na tayong P sub P, N sub P, O, N sub N naman. So, doon naman tayo sa N-type. Kapag N-type tayo, di ba, majority is yung hole ay yung electrons. Therefore, ina-approximate natin yan sa given N sub D. Okay, so N sub D, which is equal to 10 to the 16 centimeter to the negative 3. So, ito na agad si N sub N. Tapos, para makuha si P sub NO, concentration naman ng hole sa N-type, gagamitin natin yung formula na Ni square divided by Nd naman. Ito, na-discuss ko naman to sa sa extrinsic semiconductor video ko. Balikan nyo na lang. Link on the description. So, papalitan natin yung value. Ni ulit same lang. 1.5 times 10 quantity squared divided by Nd 10 to the 16. So, unit din nito, centimeter to the negative 3. 1.5 times 10 quantity squared divided by 10 to the 16. Okay. 2,000 22,500 or gawin nating 2.25 times 10 to the 4 in scientific notation, centimeter to the negative 3. So, meron na tayong P sub P, N sub P, O, N sub N, P sub N. Yung built-in voltage, ayan, kakakuha pa lang natin sa problems 1 and 2 nun, di ba? Ang formula, V sub T, Ln ng NA-ND over Ni squared. So, yung VT, thermal voltage, 26 pa rin yun. 26 millivolts. So, 26 times 10 to the negative 3 ln ng Na 10 to the 18 times Nd is 10 to the 16 divided by Ni squared. So, Ni natin is 1.5 times 10 to the 10 squared. Input, 26 times 10 to the negative 3 ln ng 10 to the 18 times 10 to the 16 divided by 1.5 times 10 to the 10 squared. Okay, approximately 0.817. 0.817 volts. Okay, next. Si W naman. So, si W, siya yung pinaka-length ng depletion region. Yung sum ng Xn tsaka Xp. Ito, yung length ng depletion region. So, ang formula natin dyan, pwedeng gamitin natin to. Copy natin. So, dapat kabisado nyo lang yung mga formula na ginamit. So, for the W, square root ng 2. Etong E sub S daw is the electrical permittivity of silicon. Kasi silicon yung material natin. 11.7 times the electrical permittivity in vacuum, which is kapag kinumpute nyo, 11.7 times yung epsilon is 8.85 times 10 to the negative 14, magiging 1.04 times 10 to the negative 12. So, constant yan sa electrical permittivity ng silicon. 1.04 times 10 to the negative 12. Then divided by the Q. Yung Q natin is yung charge ng electron. Diba? That's constant, 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 coulomb. So, 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 coulomb. Then, 1 over Na. So, given yung Na kanina, 10 to the 18. Plus 1 over Nd given then 10 to the 16. And then yung VO, yung nakuha natin, built-in voltage, 0.817. Yan. Input nyo na yan sa CalQ. So, square root ng 2 times 1.04 times 10 to the negative 12 over 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 times 1 over 10 to the 18 plus 1 over 10 to the 16. Mali. 10 to the 16 times 0.817. So, hindi ko na nilagay yung unit. Ang unit nito, automatic is centimeter kasi width siya, di ba? Approximately 3.28 times 10 to the negative 5 centimeter. Okay, next. Yung x sub n naman tsaka x sub p. Yung x sub n, yun yung extension or yung length nung depletion region sa n-type. So, mula dito sa junction, x sub n. Yung x sub p naman, mula sa junction, yung length nung depletion region sa p-type. May formula rin tayo diyan kanina, 'di ba? Ito. X sub n is W, yung total length nung depletion region yon. NA over NA plus ND. Tas XP is W ND over NA plus ND. So, copy natin. Direct substitution na lang. So, XN muna tayo. W, yung nakuha na nating value is 3.28 times 10 to the negative 5 times NA natin is 10 to the 10 to the 18. Tama. ND is 10 to the 16. So, NA 10 to the 18 over NA 10 to the 18 plus ND 10 to the 16. Input nyo na lang sa calculus. So, 3.28 times 10 to the negative 5 times fraction 10 to the 18 over 10 to the 18 plus 10 to the 16. Okay, 3.25 times 10 to the negative 5. 3.25 times 10 to the negative 5 centimeter din yung unit Kapag si XP, so same lang dito sa formula, papalitan niya lang yung numerator. Copy ko na lang. Instead na NA yung taas, ND. Gagawin yung ND. So, papalitan na lang natin yung value ng numerator to ND, which is, di ba, ND is 10 to the 16. Yan. So, yung in-input ko dito sa calcu, papalitan ko na lang yung numerator niya ng 16. 10 to the 16. Okay. Ilan to? 3.25 times 10 to the negative 7 naman centimeter. So, mas malaki yung yung length ni XN kesa kay XP kasi mas highly doped yung 'di ba? P-type. So, since balance yung charge sa P tsaka sa N-type, mag-a-adjust dapat sa length nitong XN. Dapat mas mahaba yung length niya. Binawi niya sa length kasi lightly doped lang siya. Para mag-balance yung charge sa P tsaka sa N-type. So, next. Ang hahanapin natin, si Q sub J din, tsaka si C sub J. So, si Q sub J, yan na yung pinaka-charge in either the N or P-type. Equal lang yon kasi unbiased tayo, diba? Balanced. So, ang formula, pwedeng ito na lang, pwede rin namang ito. Ito, parang mas madali na lang ito. Kasi may cross-sectional area tayo, charge, tapos yung NA, ND, NA plus NDW. Mas madali itong formula na to. Ito na lang. So, yung Q sub J is, so may given kasi tayong cross-sectional area, di ba? Ito, cross-sectional area is 10 to the negative 4 centimeter square. So, substitute natin 10 to the negative 4. Wag ko nang lagay yung unit. Ang final unit talaga dapat nung charge is coulomb. Consistent naman tayo sa unit. Tapos yung Q is yung constant ulit na charge electron, 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 coulomb. And then, NaND over Na plus Nd. So, Na, 10 to the 18 times Nd, 10 to the 16 divided by Na, 10 to the 18 plus Nd, 10 to the 16. And then yung W, nakuha natin kanina, 3.28 times 10 to the negative 5. 3.28 times 10 to the negative 5. 10 to the negative 4. Tapos, times 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 times fraction 10 to the 18 to the 18 times 10 to the 16 over 10 to the 18 plus 10 to the 16 times 3.28 times 10 to the negative 5. Okay, approximately 5.2 na ito. 5.2, no? Times 10 to the negative 12 final unit coulomb. Or kapag times 10 to the negative 12, anong ano yon? Prefix. Pico? Tama ba? Pico. So, 5.2 pico coulomb. Next, yung last na yung ano yon? Ito, C sub J. Yung capacitance dun sa depletion region. Kasi nga parang capacitor yun eh, di ba? Dalawang plate separated by a length na na merong mga charge sa N tsaka sa P. Tas may separation sila ng W, yung depletion region. So it is considered as a capacitor na merong capacitance. So anong formula natin ng C sub J? Ito lang. Electrical permittivity of silicon times the area over the length nung depletion region. Yan. So, C sub J is, so yung kanina, ginamit natin epsilon sub S. Ito, 1.4 times 10 to the negative 12 farad per centimeter. 1.4 times 10 to the ano ulit? Negative 12 farad per centimeter. Then, wag ko nang lagyan ng unit. Final unit nito, farad. Tapos yung area, 10 to the ano yan, negative 4 ba yun? Ito, tama. 10 to the negative 4. So, times 10 to the negative 4 divided by the W, length ng depletion region, Yung nakuha natin, ito, 3.28 times 10 to the negative 5. Ang final unit nito, farad. So, 1.4 times 10 to the negative 12 times 10 to the negative 4 divided by 3.28 times 10 to the negative 5. Ay, mali. 1.4 ba? 1.04 ata. Hindi 1. Iba na sulat ko. 1.04 yung E sub S. Epsilon sub S. Hindi 1.4, no? So, papalitan natin to ng 1.04 times 10 to the negative 12 times 10 to the negative 4 over 3.1. Okay. Ayan. Ito dapat 3.17 times 10 to the negative 12 farad. Or kapag, kapag 10 to the negative 12, ang prefix niyan is pico. So, pwede ring 3.17 times or 3.17, wag yun nang lagay yung times 10 to the negative 12, pico na lang, picofarad. Gets? So, nakasolve tayo ng 3 problems. Sige. Tuloy natin. Let's have part 3. So, part 2 na ito, no, ng topic na to, unbiased PN junction. Sige, tuloy na lang natin next time. Follow nyo lang ako dito sa TikTok dito sa account natin para man-notify pag may video tutorial tayo next time. And subscribe na rin kayo sa ating YouTube channel, Engineered Math YouTube channel. So, lilink ko na lang sa description yung mga past video tutorials natin for ELEX, Electronic Devices and Circuitry. So, pati yung pinaka-playlist na lang din ng ELEX para mapanood nyo lahat ng video tutorials natin from the first up to the last lesson para meron kayong video tutorial playlist guide para sa buong subject nyo ng electronics. So, good luck sa mga nagde-take ng ELEX. Kayang-kaya nyo yan. Aral lang mabuti. And solve lang ng maraming problems. Sige, see you on my next video tutorial. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.